Alright, welcome back. It's been a day and some change since I've done a Diablo video. I've pretty much talked about a lot of the core stuff that I was going to talk about in regards to my history with
sounds an awful lot like
Diablo and all that. I think what I did in the last video was kind of go over my gear and stuff. Alright, there is a bit of a lag delay. I probably should know better than to try recording. I am currently uploading the first Diablo video because it's Tuesday and that's kind of my random day, my grab bag of stuff that aren't not necessarily long runners. So it's at 98%, so it's almost done.
Very angry foliage in these parts.
So I'm looking for the Khazra Den. Khazra are the
My
the
hatred is
dope
too
people.
low.
There were a lot of those in the second game. I forget if they were in the first one.
I am wounded.
Okay.
Not enough hatred.
Why am I not doing like any damage?
Your
I am
fear
actually a
betrays you.
little bit afraid of the bosses in this game on Torment 13. Because I mentioned in a previous video, my little sort of comfort zone is Greater Rift 50, 55-ish, and Torment 13 is like Greater Rift 60, which is kind of like the very cusp of my skill level. So there's something I can do in case things get a little too unbearable. There is a lower difficulty button right here. I can always just dump it down to like 11 or 12 if I really feel like I need to. But I don't want to do that just to keep things interesting, because I don't want to one-shot all the enemies, because that wouldn't be as interesting to watch. But I'm kind of repeating myself a little bit. And I don't want to do that.
I need more hatred to do that.
Oh, somebody's power leveling for the season. I need to get on that maybe after this recording if they're still available, but they may not be in 10 minutes, so that might be a moot point. And I really should not be playing while I'm uploading anything. Oh, okay. But it is currently, it's finished uploading, now it's processing right now, so the lag should kind of cut down a little bit. There's a key warden over there, that little purple thing. I'm gonna just go ahead and make a beeline for that.
My hatred is too low.
There are certain like boss things that will like legit one-shot me if I'm not careful. Like kind of like that right there.
Darkness awaits I need more hatred to do that.
So I'm a little bit of afraid of that. Oh hey, a cloak. What is it? It is that's that looks like the unhallowed. Okay, get out of the way. I just gotta keep moving. Wow, he takes a hit. Okay.
I am wounded. I must wait longer.
Oh, there's legendary. Oh, there's actually a couple. Oh, it's the keys, right?
My hatred is too low.
Definitely a filler area if we've ever seen one. And I kind of burned through most of my conversation topics that I kind of had, like, it's more or less pre-prepared. I didn't exactly have a notebook with notes of, like, talking points or anything, which I should do more often. But that would, cut down the improv aspect of this. There's something I can talk about. I can talk about more about my channel a little bit. I was re-watching some of my, Fallout videos, and I actually really enjoy it. Like, I think I'm doing okay in terms of, like, content and stuff. Oh, there it is.
The sword piece must be inside this cave.
Either that, or the goat men have built one hell of a bonfire.
Huh. The problem is my gaming batteries are very mood based. Like if I'm not feeling up to playing something, if I try playing it, I'm not gonna have fun. If anybody ever watches my episode 52 of Skyrim, which is actually my very last video that I have recording, because I'm actually burning through my backlog now, and I was talking about that in a previous Diablo video.
You've been blinded by madness.
I need more hatred to do that.
Just as I thought, the sword piece is here.
Who are you to take what is mine?
You are not the owner of this sword.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
To hell with you, witch.
Ha!
Very well. Let the games begin.
That's okay, we take care of her later. But my last Skyrim video, I kind of forgot what I was doing with the character, and that usually happens when I leave a game for months. Like when I get to
Well fought.
resuming
But you will
my
never
Fallout
possess the
4
next
and
piece.
Skyrim playthroughs, I'm
It
gonna
is
have to make a
fallen
whole new
where
character.
only the ancients may tread.
So that's moderately unfortunate. Take the sword piece back to Cain, and this is when you want to
I am
teleport.
returning to town.
But in the future, I want to play more of Styx, because I didn't play a lot of the first game, and I'm playing the second game now. And I think that could take a
I
slot.
have the sword piece, but a woman named Magda and her minions tried to wrest it from me.
Uncle Deckard, they sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
Alright, back to Leah.
Magda said something curious about the next piece. She believes it fell where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you
Of course.
telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leah. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leah, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend retrieve the sword piece.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
Yeah, Diablo is a bit guilty of that age-old
I
role-playing
aren't so
game
different.
mechanic where
I have great
in
power
order to do the
and
thing you have to go get the
many differences.
thing of destiny. In
No
order to
control
do that,
over
you
it.
have to get the 3 keys of the
sounds
whatevers, and
It's
before
only
you can get
happened a
each
few
key, you
times in my
gotta
life,
kill a
and
great
only when I
beast
was
of
in great
doom,
danger.
and
Something
before you
rises
get
up
to
from
them,
deep
you have to
within and, well,
liberate a
I can't
city
really
from their
explain it.
wrath, and just step over step.
That's all of them.
Some of it ties together, like the Nephilim are, I think they're half, in lore, they're half demon, half angel creatures, which is typically forbidden.
They're going to kill my friend.
Oh, there's a scoundrel, which I already have as a follower.
Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something. Help me break these bonds and see for yourself.
Wait, aren't you from the guild?
Well, how could I forget a handsome devil like you? Why, yes, of course. It's good to see you again.
What do they want with your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
Cool thing,
Where is the relic?
I'll never
because you're,
tell you.
well, no matter what character you play, you are a Nephilim, and that's not really a spoiler, because they never really address it, they just kind of know. They knew it over time, and when they get referred to as a Nephilim, they're like, okay, yeah.
Fine, you fools. We'll kill the both of you.
And dead. Poke dead. Oh wait, there's more.
Not enough hatred.
You won't get away from us this time.
You actually do get to visit the Thieves Guild in Westmarch, which is Act 5. And they're not good people, they're killers and stuff.
This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you.
I really should look at my stuff. Oh, I got a crown again. Alright.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear. Soon we will settle down to a quiet life of tilling the fields and raising children. But first, I have to sell this relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
You wish to join me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way! Wait, the relic is a fake! Gods, I should have known! You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here. Ah, there you are.
But you made a promise to your betrothed.
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon.
Alright.
What the tomes say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraging. You must be Alaric the Guardian.
A lot of dialogue for
Uncle
me
Decker
to
told me of
not
your
talk
eternal
over
watch
during
this
this.
cursed place. I thought it was a myth.
Are you Nephilim?
No. There have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
Yet another myth. You seek entrance to this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates...
Oh, I guess it's revealed that you're Nephilim a little earlier than I remembered. That's fine.
Follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass. Seek 2 tombs in the woods beyond. The warrior's rest and the crypt of the ancients. Within...
Yeah, I get it.
I can't do that.
I don't care for these woods. Must we slog through them?
Must you be a whiny bitch? Ow, ow,
Are
ow.
these Alaric's people?
No, they have been twisted.
Uncle Deckard called these flying creatures death with wings.
No, I will not
dudes.
do that.
What is that?
Repel them, my brothers!
Turned archer.
I need more hatred to do that.
Oh, did I get him? Yeah, I did. That's not a very interesting quest. I'm here for the story beats, but you gotta slog through a little bit of nonsense to get to them. Oh, here we go. Better players than I, like speedrunners and such, they're usually built so they can like skip the massive mob of groups that don't really do much for them. But I can't really take a hit like that. I gotta kind of clear a little bit, otherwise low-level enemies will pick at my health and kind of hurt.
This looks dangerous. You remove that artifact, then hand it to me for safekeeping.
Yeah. Jackass.
Leah, you seem like too normal a girl to be caught up in such madness.
Do you think I'm not holding my own?
I think that was actually a compliment.
Oh.
Jesus. I don't remember boss monsters making dialogue like that. I wonder if that's specific to the zone or specific to the quest. Oh, there's more. God, there's so many. But I am on Torment 13, so that makes a certain kind of sense. Oh, those are bad. Those are real bad. These little arcane things, they're called arcane sentries. They will annihilate you. That's like one of the only like boss effects that I'm actually actively afraid of. Once I see those pop up, they can instant kill you. On most difficulties, depending on, you know, how well geared you are and all that. But they're not great. Alright.
My hatred is too low.
This is amazing. It reminds me of being a child and searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard.
Such a relief that you're old.
Yeah, but don't be gross.
At least one of us is.
Ha! Good one.
Do you want more?
Oh, fuck you and your shield. Oh, well, his rebuttal? Fine, I'll explode. Screw you, buddy.
Feel my wrath.
I can have that when you're done.
Alright, we're coming up on 15 minutes. I'll end this video when I get back to town. Or beacons placed on pedestals. I think... Oh yeah, I can teleport for that. So I just finished this quest, or you know what? No, I'm going to end it right here because this is literally just a teleport away to the Drowned Temple, and it's just right there. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see y'all next time. And before I record again, I'm going to go look into a season power level. So either way, toodles.